Hello everybody, Chloethedev here, and welcome to the next installment of Getting Started with Near. My volume might be a bit too high today, actually I think it is. I've been trying to set the volume at a level that I'll be able to be heard better, but it won't be too loud. We'll see how this goes. Let's get started. So as normal, we are logged into mackenzie.near. I'm actually going to be changing who I'm going to be playing around with, and that's going to be the purpose of today's video. So let's say you had an account mackenzie.near, but you wanted to start using a different account. Let's use rebecca.near. Rebecca's one of my friends. She lives in Canada, and I'm trying to get her more involved with the Near ecosystem. And so, right now she has 0.09992 Near tokens, nothing staked, and no DApp, no NFTs, nothing like that. So let's go back to mackenzie.near. And remember, mackenzie.near had this art piece on Paris. We bought it for 2 Near. Apparently, the cheapest place to get it, or the cheapest price to get it now is 100 Near, which is wild. That's a lot more than we paid for it. You can check the history here, and you can see the owners, you can see that this person has it on sale for 100 Near, and everyone else pretty much has 1 or 2, but they're not on sale. So what we're gonna do is very quickly, to keep this really simple, these top 3 buttons up here on Paris, we're just gonna hit transfer, rebecca.near, right? And how many? 1. Super simple. I hit transfer. It's going to redirect me to the Near wallet. I'm going to have to use, there's mosquitoes everywhere. I'm going to have to use, transfer success. Looks like I didn't need to go to the Near wallet because I already had an access key. And you can see it already, rebecca.near owns 1. So if I click into rebecca.near, I should be able to see, wow, look at rebecca.near and their collection of NFTs. So I can now take this and show my friend, hey, look, rebecca.near has some NFTs waiting for you whenever you're ready to claim. But my friend might be like, okay, well, I don't have any tokens. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to talk about how you would go through unstaking your tokens. So in a previous video, I talked about choosing a validator, staking with a validator, or multiple validators, as you can see here. So the most interesting thing I found is I put the exact same amount in this staking pool 1, and as I did, in this build links pool, but the build links pool rewards seem to be quite a bit bigger than the staking pool, okay, just saying. And also, this stake Sabi, they must have had an issue or a missed reward somewhere, because they set the rewards down to 0, and even after a few days or a few weeks of staking, the rewards I've earned here are still lower than the rewards from the other 2 that are at 1%. So, but we're just gonna go through unstaking now. So what you do is you click the validator, you hit this nice red button, unstake, and you just use max, okay? The maximum amount I can, you unstake, you confirm. It takes 4 epochs to get your money out and actually withdraw. So each epoch is around 13 hours long, so it's a little more than 1 day. For half of that, and so a little more than 2 days to get your funds completely removed. So right now I'm just authorizing this transaction on my ledger because mackenzie.near is an account on my ledger. So first you'd unstake from the first validator. Whenever that transaction goes through, shouldn't take very long. We just do some waiting, and then we're going to do this for each of the validators. Now, because it's going to take 4 days, 2 and a bit days to get our funds back, see now it says your current validators, you're staking 0, but when you go back into it, it'll show how much rewards you earned and pending release. So the pending release, that's the amount you can withdraw after 4 epochs, 52 to 65 hours. So in the next one, we do the same thing. We hit unstake, use max, unstake tokens, confirm. We'll get a ledger pop-up where we are going to authorize the actual specifics of the transaction. So The function is called unstake all. I'm depositing 0. Sending this transaction to the contract, zero knowledge validator underscore stake, blah, 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 from mackenzie.near, and approve. And we do this 4 times. So as you can see, it's a bit time consuming and tedious to sit there unstaking from each validator. Also, it takes 52 to 65 hours to get your funds out. So if you wanted to unstake to pay some bills, for example, you have a 2 to 3 day holding period in your funds. So staking, wow, it's wonderful. It's a great way to earn some APR, APY. You earn a return of around 10 to 13% on the money that you're on the funds, the tokens that you're using to delegate to validation. But I think it's very important to remember how long it might take you to get access to those funds. There is a project trying to work on a ERC, or I guess it would be on Near. So it wouldn't be ERC. It would be a NEP 141 or 146 token. But what it would do, it would basically wrap the staking rewards for a validator in a token that is exchangeable with other people. So instead of being locked up for 2.5 days or for 13 hours at a time in a validator, the validator would issue tokens equivalent to its stake, and those tokens would increase in interest, and they could be redeemed back to a smart contract in return for the funds. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. I'll actually link the video to that contract review. I think Oyster Protocol or Oyster team, I can't remember the details, is working on that. So I will find the video to it, and I will link it in this video description. So if you want more information on the project coming out for that, definitely look into that. One of my ideas, or my main idea, is to kind of have an NFT minting platform, kind of like Charged Particles, honestly. Charged Particles and an NFT platform that just had a launch where you can take DeFi tokens and ERC20 tokens on Ethereum and put them into an NFT. I thought that was a wonderful idea for a while, mainly for example, if I want to send my son a birthday card, it'd be cool to send him a birthday card with some, pooled together tokens in it, or just with some ETH or some DAI in it that, he can then withdraw. So on Near, I think it would just be really cool to have, so now we're going to go to our summary. Oops, not our summary, our profile. And our profile should still say that we have 4 Near in staking pools. Yep. Our available balance is being a bit higher because we're using less for storage. And I am actually, the last thing I think we had on this was, I wanted to show off, is this mackenzie.near with 80 bananas? 80 bananas? Okay, well, we have no more avocados, 80 bananas. And so what I'm going to do now is sell my 80 bananas for some Near tokens and see if we can get our investment back. So if you remember, so I'm clearing out this account. So if you remember, let's go back to Berry Club. I spent 1 Near on 250 avocados in a previous video. I spent those 250 avocados to draw pixels, mostly hearts, on this decentralized board where any account can draw. And then I farmed these bananas, which I could have then deposited and turned into cucumbers to earn a reward in the game. I showed that in the previous video. You can see more about that there. Or I can take them here and sell them. So what I'm going to do is sell them. I want to try and sell exactly this amount. And I don't think the UI allows me to just set the bananas that I want to sell. It would be very nice if I could. But no, I have to say how much Near I want back. Oh, looks like I win, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like I win. I spent 1 Near on this. And it looks like, and I'm going to have to do this manually, I think. 5. Because the math to actually get the right number is going to be quite complicated. But this is really cool. So in my opinion, all I showed was I took one near to use some DApp, farmed some bananas in the DApp, and now I'm going to sell those bananas back and earn more than I invested. That's the entirety of this. How much do I have? 80.88. So here, 80.88. Oh wow, it's actually, let's try and get somewhat close, you know? Oh wow. Maybe I was wrong. Oops. No. Not yet, not yet. Oh no, 1.302. No. 332. Oh gosh, did I lose track already? 3.5, or was it 4? See, this is gonna take me a long time. Okay, 3, there we go. 2, close, 886. I think this is good enough. We'll go to like 4 or 5 or something. 887, 886. 887, 661, 69. That's good enough. We're gonna have some banana dust, but that's all right. So we are going to sell 88.88661 bananas in this AMM, automated market maker. It is going to sell all those bananas and give us back 1.53243 near tokens. So we're gonna hit sell. It's gonna redirect automatically to the wallet. I'm gonna hit allow. It's gonna make me authorize on my ledger. So transfer with Vault. The deposit is 1 near, just for it's just for math purposes, the security purposes, from what I understand. 2 Berry Club from Mackenzie, and then it's gonna receive. The receiver ID is bananaswap.near, amount. Okay, it doesn't even show the amount in the ledger. So this is why ledgers are great, but you don't have to see all the data on the ledger. But the data would have shown on the wallet. I should have looked at the details. Anyways, it doesn't seem like it was exact. It seems like the math in the UI is different than the math in the smart contract. Anyways, we can look at our near wallet and we can look at the summary, and it should show us, yes, we received 1.53243 near from bananaswap.near, which in my opinion is awesome because we only paid 1 near to use the application. So we made what, like $2? Woohoo! $2 US. So the next thing we're gonna do is send. So we're not going to use the max because we're going to have to send later on in a couple days after, what's it called? After we get our staking rewards out. We have 4 near staking, but let's get the rebecca.near account started. We've withdrawn all of our yield farming funds. We've withdrawn all of our art. Now it's time to start looking at withdrawing some of our near tokens. So we're gonna take 40 near tokens, okay? And we're gonna send it to rebecca.near. Boom, submit, done. So now, once my friend Rebecca is able to get on the platform, she will see an art piece there waiting for her on Paris. She will see 40 near tokens, or 40.099 near tokens waiting for her as well. Where are you? Rebecca.near. And she will be able to start using applications like Berry Club and Banana Swap herself as she sees fit. So this was just a quick video to kind of talk about removing your stake, transferring assets from one account to another. If you have any questions about that, I mean, there's not many different dApps yet on Near to really be pulling all this stuff out of. But the format is generally the same. You have another account ready that maybe is more secure, maybe a friend owns it, maybe you want to just start moving assets to different wallets that are for different things. So you could have an NFT wallet, you could have a staking wallet, you could have a hot wallet that's more on your mobile. I have a hot wallet as well that's not attached to my ledger. So, and that might be a great way to have like all your staking rewards on one account as like a savings account, and then you could slowly, you know, withdraw for 2.5 days and then move that to your hot wallet account that maybe has a little bit less security. Maybe you use a key that's in more locations for that, not necessarily cold storage. And then maybe you have a different wallet. It's like a hot wallet with no seed. It just uses your email, and maybe that has where you create your NFTs and then move them out from there. Who knows? Completely up to you. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I learned something new about how to use Near, the different ways you can use things. The next video I do is probably going to be talking about the mint-based testnet next week. So this is more on mainnet stuff. Make sure you get your testnet account ready, and we'll go through that in the next video. Thanks for everyone for coming along, and hope you learned something new. Bye.